Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. The war in Ukraine continues with heavy fighting along the northeastern and eastern fronts. Now, in northeastern Ukraine, Russian forces carried out sabotage operations along the border. A Russian sabotage and reconnaissance group have entered the settlements of Alexandriivka and Pavlivka in the Sumy region, on the border with the Belgorod region where Ukrainian forces are no longer present. Additionally, Russian troops launched an offensive north of Kharkiv city with intense battles reported near Vovchansk and Lukansky, although the front line remains stable. On the eastern front, Russian forces seized the neighborhood of Chinheri in southern Toretsk, and fighting also continues in Pivnichne and New York. Meanwhile, Russian troops reportedly advanced northwest of Avdiivka. In the Pokrovsk direction, Ukrainian forces successfully shot down a Russian aircraft. Heavy offensive operations by Russian forces continue in Chasiv Yar. Now we open with dramatic footage from the elite special operators from the Wings of Omega unit. Watch as they skillfully destroy an enemy Euro vehicle. It's a showcase of their precision and effectiveness in combat. Take a look. Now, gripping footage from the front lines in Ukraine. Witness the bravery of a soldier from the 3rd Operational Brigade Spartan of the National Guard of Ukraine as he engages enemy positions near the village of Litsy in the Kharkiv region. Up next, exclusive footage of an intense clash in the Serebryansky Forest, featuring the Storm Battalion of the National Guard of Ukraine. Sea soldiers utilize Ukrainian-developed RPV-16 rocket-propelled flamethrowers in combat. Significant slowdown of the operational pace of the Russian army, which has not been able to cross the Vovchansk area, has been cleared for several weeks. In the footage coming up, see raw and intense footage showing the battles in and near Vovchansk captured by the brave soldiers of the Safari Assault Regiment, part of the Loot Brigade.
Своя. Ще не встигли дати? Є. Де? Забувають нахуй, да? Де полізу лутать нахуй? Я вигляну в окно, де той уйобок, і доб'ю його.
Де сказали возле 9-етажки.
Та ні, усю, сука, СП, я 2 гранати в'їбав йому. Він стогне. На, блядь, на.
Все нормально?
Живий?
Да.
Meanwhile, fighting continues in the East Bank Kherson region, but without any confirmed changes to the front line. Elements of the Russian 80th Arctic Motorized Rifle Brigade reportedly continue operating in Kherson direction. Coming up next, footage from the front lines in Kherson region where Russian forces are still pushing on to advance on the left bank. Watch this inside look at the unfolding situation. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.